All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for our Aetna broker retail booth opportunity. This is with Aetna and CVS. This is Marcos. I'm here with Daniel Santos. We're going to go through some of the basic questions. We appreciate you guys' partnership in this opportunity. We're going to get into some exclusive details on how to go about running a broker retail booth. It's a great opportunity for AEP. We're going to run it through the next couple of weeks. You guys have been chosen as some of the agents that we've identified to partner with in order to present this opportunity to them. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And after these presentations, you're going to get a lot of information via email from Daniel. And in case you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to either one of us. Just some additional checklists, some tips, some help, and all that. So we also have additional trainings on Feet on the Street on how to give a informal presentation when you're setting up a kiosk. So that's a great thing to watch as well. Give you a couple of ideas. But this is going to be a nice, quick presentation to get you guys out there and ready to go.
All right, so thank you, everybody. We're truly excited about the CVS retail opportunity that we are rolling out for AEP. So it's just some of the things that we're going to cover today is what is the CVS retail opportunity? We're going to talk about best practices, broker expectations, reporting and compliance, which is very important to Aetna for participation in these events and any other events you do in the future with us. Tools and resources, just for you to have success out in the field, and then just some closing comments. And for those of you that know me or don't know me, so I'm Daniel, I'm the Medicare Broker Manager for Arizona. I'm going to be working with you all as you're out in the field and you have questions with the CVS retail opportunity.
So don't be surprised, guys, if you see Daniel or myself or someone from our office swing by. We're not there to kind of look over your shoulder and scold you. We're there to help you and hope create more opportunities and to also, kind of get some applications written in your name for AEP. So that's what we're there for.
All right. So what is the CVS retail opportunity that has come across our plate here? It's a retail marketing and exposure opportunity that is being supported by our new general manager. He had reached out to some internal departments and we uncovered that this was an opportunity that is there for us this AEP. So we're really excited about this unique partnership that we can have with CVS. For those of you that are just familiar with what we rolled out for 2018, CVS has become a preferred pharmacy partner for us. And so that really means a lot of education and opportunity for a lot of those clients that are already in these stores and filling their medications. This is the first year that we are doing this here in Arizona. And with this Arizona rollout, we're making this exclusive to EFF, Senior Med Solutions. So we're really excited because this is going to give us a unique opportunity to really understand how this program is going to work. It is a managed program. And one of the key things about new opportunities like this is success and how we measure success. So until we understand how the events are working, we want your help in understanding attendance, what type of conversations are happening at these events, are there lead opportunities being created, and what enrollments are coming from these opportunities. So it is results and feedback driven. So part of this participation is going to be your help in following through with the reporting tools that we're going to implement for this opportunity. Tables and chairs are going to be provided by CVS. And if for any reason you run into any issues with that, let us know and we'll come up with another solution. But from our understanding of the program functionality, CVS will be assisting us with tables and chairs.
Thanks, Daniel. I just want to throw in a couple of things, guys. I want you to know that, like Daniel said, exclusively with the Empire Financial and Senior Med Solutions, we were brought this opportunity and we were trying to fill in all the spots possible. And if not, it is an Aetna event. And so, if needs be, they can fill it in as needed. But we're really relying on you guys as the agents to put as much time as you guys possibly can in there with all your shifts, be on time, create these lead opportunities. This is a huge, huge opportunity that most people either have to pay for a booth to get into other locations or have to hope and pray that they get drawn in the lottery of who's going to get into those locations. We've actually identified you guys as agents who have some time to get out there and want to create these type of leads and these type of enrollment. So this is awesome. And in order to continue to grow this in the next couple of years, like Daniel said, it's extremely important that we give them results and feedback of everything that we're doing. So keep track of the people that you're talking to, the leads that are being drawn. I know Daniel's going to go over some more of that information and how to be successful, but just come prepared. The table and chairs are already going to be there. Just come with your business cards, bring some enrollment kits, and put a smile on your face. That's all we're going to ask. So, really take advantage of this opportunity. If you don't have anything else going on for AEP, then I really, really feel that this is a great opportunity to get in front of multiple people, especially since they're a preferred pharmacy with Aetna. The name is not going to be anything foreign to these people. They're going to see Aetna. They're going to recognize Aetna. The pharmacy is going to be on board with this, obviously. I mean, this is a program that CVS and Aetna are working on together actively. It's not just hey, let's try this year. It's kind of a random thing. No, this is a true partnership. And so that carries a lot of weight when you walk in there with Aetna at a preferred location.
So best practices and broker expectations. And like Marco said, this is a unique opportunity. There are a lot of markets nationally that missed out on this opportunity because they were a little late to the game, and we got in just at the right time. So I'm really excited about how we're going to be able to leverage this and really get you all involved. Now, with this opportunity does come some responsibilities and also some best practices for you to have success. We want to have active broker representatives. So that means not sitting there at the table playing games on your phone, not responding to Facebook and hitting those likes that we are so invested in each and every day, and limited internet surfing. If it's slow at the store and you're trying to get some work done, looking up doctors or medications and those types of things, that's okay. But we want you engaging with customers as they pass by. So that means putting a smile on your face, greeting the customers as they're walking by, and really just being compliantly creative about building rapport. And the other thing I would say is be approachable. Standing when customers are close to the table versus sitting, that actually might encourage somebody or make you a little more approachable if they have a question, as opposed to just sitting down and maybe not being as engaged. And again, just smile, greet the people that are coming by. You are in a really good location with these CVS stores. They already have the traffic that's being driven there. We want you, when you get there, to introduce yourself to the manager. Leverage the pharmacy staff. Introduce yourself to them. Let them know that you're there, that you're available, that you can help their customers that might have questions related to the prescription drug costs. The CVS stores also provide a unique marketing opportunity for there in the area and the community. It gives you an opportunity to promote what you're doing there around the location there. That could lead to increased attendance, and really being prepared for the event. We want brokers who are prepared for the event. Like Marco said, have your business cards ready, have enrollment kits ready. Medicare Marketing Studio would be a great resource for you to create flyers that interested prospects can take with them if they have additional questions. And then anything else that you have, giveaways. I'll work with you all to have giveaways at those tables. But any other signage that you think might be creative to have at those events, let me know what you're thinking. We can always try to figure out a way to get some of these things done. But really, again, having a real presence there and being engaged.
That's right. Thanks, Daniel. And honestly, guys, this is a huge opportunity. We keep going back to that, but really take advantage of this. A lot of agents say, hey, this type of stuff does not work. And let's be honest, here at Senior Med Solutions, we do things a little bit different, guys. I hear that dental offices don't work. I hear food banks don't work. I hear, any type of informal presentation doesn't work. I hear that every single day, not just here in Arizona, but all over the United States. And guess what? We have agents who are writing 20s, 30s, 40s a month based off of these type of marketing activities. Set your guys' self apart. That's what it is to be part of Senior Med Solutions. Don't be on your phone. Don't be surfing internet. Be engaged, like Daniel said. Smile. Greet these individuals. It makes a whole lot of a difference in whether you're sitting or you're standing, and whether you're kind of crossing your arms with a scowl on your face versus a nice, friendly, smile. Get to know the store, like Daniel said. No, you're not there to help them, find where, ibuprofen is or a heating pad or anything like that. But guess what? It doesn't hurt to get to know the area, what's directly next to you. Let people know, hey, no, I don't work here. I don't know where the heating pads are, but, Tommy's up front. He's very helpful. I already met with him this morning as I came in. I've been working with him for the last little while. and he's always willing to help. So you can definitely go ask him for any type of assistance you need here at the store. I just so happen to do the Medicare questions that you may have with Aetna. And so just be very approachable, and I'm going to throw something out. So the first agent to respond back to this, we're going to go ahead and print off 100 flyers for them in their name and get you a nice big goodie bag for your table. Now we have a couple other goodies and stuff like that here at the office. So anyone who's interested in those, give me a call. But the first one to send me an email and let me know that they've already watch this video and sign their attestation form that they've watched the video, then we're going to go ahead and get that over to you guys. So 100 flyers for your Aetna presentation booths.
All right. Thank you for that, Marcos. Some additional details with respects to practices and broker expectations. So CVS is going to notify the store that you're scheduled for 3 to 4 days in advance of the scheduled event. And if you wish to reach out to the store in advance of your event, we suggest you can do that 1 to 2 days prior. And when you do get to the store, ask for the store manager or their manager on duty. And like I mentioned earlier, introduce yourself and why you're there at the store. And mention the value that you bring to the store. So answering customer questions about health coverage, that means more enrolled members and potentially more scripts with respects to the CVS-Aetna relationship and how they're a preferred pharmacy. We want you to work collaboratively with the store manager to find the best place in the store to set up your event, and be mindful of the CMS requirements where you have to be a certain distance away from the pharmacy and be located in a common area. And just a little insight, I've done some of these retail opportunities, and something Marco said is, you're not there to really help them find aspirin, but it doesn't hurt to be a little helpful, and always slipping in there that you're there to answer any Medicare questions that they may have. Even somebody that doesn't look like they're Medicare eligible may have somebody that they're picking up a medication for, or somebody that they're shopping for that they know is a Medicare eligible person in their family. So always throwing that out there, that you're there to answer Medicare questions or you're there to help with Medicare information is always beneficial.
So one of the things that we've gone over is, really stop by and say hi to the store manager. So we'll be making our rounds as well, letting them know, here's the best thing, guys, is, Empire Financial Firm. This is our relationship that we've created and this opportunity with Aetna. And so they don't have to worry about an agent from this agency or that agency, or, this person or that person coming in. Who is this? No, they all come back to us. We're all one big group. We're all one big family. So it's all going to come back to the familiarity of Empire Financial Firm. So they know that, hey, these guys are all from one group. They're one same mind. We don't have to worry about, mixing things up. So definitely get to know the managers on duty, like Daniel said, and just the people in general there, the pharmacists, the workers, anyone like that. And that way let them know as well too, hey, I'm here to do the Medicare thing. If anyone has any questions about Medicare or are asking about prescription costs or anything like that, send them my way. I'm at the table just down the road.
Perfect. And then that brings us to our next important piece of information is reporting and compliance. So all the things that I'm going to discuss here, these forms will be mailed out to you. I strongly recommend having a copy of all these forms with you, just in the event that you need to reference any of these pieces of information. So one of the forms I'm going to send you is a seminar recap reminders. This is a checklist and has tips on being prepared for your event, and even numbers to call in case of cancellations, changes, or any emergencies that might arise. The marketing sales event form just discusses the secret shopping review information. Because we still are registering these events internally with agent oversight at Aetna, Aetna may send out one of our secret shoppers that we use, even for informal events. So just understanding how that secret shopping program works for informal events will help you just stay knowledgeable about best practices and some of the things that they look out for. For those of you that have partnered with us in the past, you know that we do have an event verification form. This is a required form that does need to be signed at every event by the venue or facility coordinator. In this case, the store manager or even assistant store manager would be fine, or even any employee there to verify that the event took place. Guys, this form is required. There are no exceptions. If you're not keeping up with this event verification form, that could jeopardize your opportunity, not only with these retail opportunity events, but even any future Aetna events down the road. We also have clarification and reminder forms, and this really just helps you understand the formal and informal seminar requirements that Aetna has in place. And then I would say the most important form with respects to compliance is the do's and don'ts. These are Medicare marketing guideline forms. It's your comprehensive guide for all types of marketing and event situations and scenarios that you might run into. Has all the answers that you really need to understand how to handle each situation. And then we also have a leads event form. This is a form that's designed to capture just the rest of the reporting information and feedback that you have about your specific booth and maybe the time slot that you've scheduled. This form, when you're done at the end of the day, can be faxed or emailed to me, your broker manager. And with that, we're going to ask for any permission to contact forms, if you can make copies of those, and also get those faxed or emailed in with your leads event form. We do keep track of the prospects that you have uncovered. We put them in our system. That allows us to monitor enrollments and even your close rates. If for some reason you cannot fax that form, you're going to need to email that form to me. If you don't provide us with this requested information, again, this could jeopardize your opportunity to represent Aetna at any of these future retail opportunities or future events that you plan on doing. So really important, guys.
Wow. I know I got a lot of new agents in here, or agents who aren't familiar with doing a lot of these type of events. I'll tell you what, every question that I've been asked so far can be found and referenced in all of these guides that Daniel is going to send you guys. You guys can't possibly, well, there may be a couple random things, but the basics of everything that you can't possibly go wrong if you just read these pieces of information, follow the guidelines. Remember, Medicare guidelines and AHIP, they scare us away, but there's so much that you can do, and we want to focus on that. How are we going to do it? If we can't approach people or we can't call them without their permission, what do we do and how do we do that? It's all right here. We're going to get the permission to call, contact information. There's some do's and don'ts of the guidelines of what we can and can't say. So, guys, here's everything that you're going to need in order to be compliant and successful at your guys' event. So please review all this information. Feel free to give us a call, but please review this information first. It's very, very important. And part of the attestation form is that you've downloaded these forms or that you have received these forms and that you've watched this presentation training as well. So keep that in mind. Highlight it. Keep it as a reference sheet. Keep it on you at all times. If you've filled out multiple days and multiple locations, if it's a slow time, guess what? There's some of your reading material. Be very familiar with that. And like I said, just be very compliant and be very accurate on your reporting, and that way that ensures that you're going to be invited to other Aetna presentations.
Perfect. And just the next couple slides here are some examples of what the event verification form looks like, so that when you get this attachment, you already know what you're looking for. Down at the bottom, it's going to ask that the venue personnel signature sign. So it's going to ask for their name, date, and title. And then there's a note section there in the middle where you can list any additional notes, just additional feedback there. And then at the top section is where you list your specific agent information. The next form there is the leads reporting form. And it really gives you a chance to provide any notes also about how the event went, the number of enrollments collected, number of permission to contact forms received, any other information that you want to add as well.
One of the things too about these pieces of information is, yeah, it verifies that you're there in case you get a secret shopper and they say, hey, Marcos wasn't at this event. Well, it's kind of hard to disprove that when I've already got a signature from the store manager or assistant manager. So it's to protect you guys. It's a CYA, CYB, whatever you want to call it. So you're definitely protecting yourself on that one. And the big thing too that I personally like is the event form for the leads. Because what's going to happen is you're going to go ahead and tally up number of permission to contact forms received, number of enrollments collected. Some people, we got to look at the big picture. Some of them may think, you know what, I didn't get an enrollment today, but I did get 10 leads. I would definitely call that a success. So it definitely is going to go ahead and help put everything into perspective for you of maybe some of the things that you can do better, what's going on. Is it a slow time? Is it a different location that we need to go? Or is it something that I need to go out there? And Daniel and I are more than willing to go out there and help you out and say, hey, you know what? Maybe there's some opportunity that's not being uncovered, and we can go ahead and do this. I know you may be nervous your first couple of times, but or even if you're a seasoned agent, it's always that unknown. Hey, how is this going to go this year? What's going to happen? It doesn't matter. We want you to get us all on the same page. And if there's no permissions to call, to contact, there's no enrollments collected, people aren't coming to stop by and talk to you, then we need to switch things up. And that's what we're here to do, is help you adjust those tiny little things. Because you being there and following all these rules and regulations it's just the beginning. It's getting over that biggest hump of actually getting everything set up. Now let's get you guys some enrollments.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Marcos. And really just to kind of make one last point on that previous slide is this is not really to gauge or determine how well of an agent you are. It's really just allowing us, like Marcos said, to circle back and reevaluate maybe the location or if there's something that we're missing. And so if you don't have any permission to contact forms collected and no enrollments collected, don't be shy about putting that there. It just means that maybe we just need to come out and provide additional opportunities, or maybe even just work with you to do additional marketing in the community as well. So again, this is just, we can use this information in many different formats to just try to capitalize off of this opportunity with us. And then the next set of slides are just some of the snapshots of some of these seminar recap reminder forms that basically outline your checklist on how to prepare for the event. And then to the right, you'll see the Medicare marketing guidelines. And again, a little tiny there, so pretty hard to read, but I will send you the full-size version so that you can review that. And like Marco said, pretty much most scenarios that any agents really run into are all listed here with the do's and the don'ts. All right, and then also tools and resources for your success. So number one being your enrollment kits. The great thing about the enrollment kits with Aetna is that you can customize these with your contact information. They can be ordered from Producer World. These are perfect marketing pieces. In addition to your enrollment kits, you want to have business cards there. But how many times do customers maybe misplace business cards because they're pretty tiny? So while business cards are very important, enrollment kits are a lot harder to misplace, and your contact information is right there. So I strongly urge you all, if you have not had a chance to customize your enrollment kits and get them ordered, get that done now, because it does take about a week for them to get sent to you. In addition to the enrollment kits, we have the Medicare Marketing Studio, where you can find, edit, and download flyers and posters for free. So I encourage you all, again, if you have not registered for Medicare Marketing Studio or haven't had a chance to really test drive that, get on there, play with it. Identify some flyers that could be very instrumental to attracting clients or beneficiaries, and even entice somebody to maybe give you a call back with your information. And then lastly, permission to contact forms. So there's a copy of what that looks like down to the bottom right of the screen. I really like our permission to contact form because it is designed to capture prospect information for callback. It's been redesigned so that prospects can list their PCP, specialist, and any prescription drug information. And that allows you to be a little more efficient with the follow-up when you're ready to call somebody back. It allows you to do your homework and really uncover what opportunities there are with either Aetna or even any other Medicare plans that might be a better fit for them. So this is a form that you can download from Producer World as well, but I will send these as additional attachments for you all to have available.
We're going to have a couple of enrollment kits here, but hopefully everything goes great and you guys are going to need more. So we encourage everyone to get online, go to your www.aetna.com/producer to get this additional enrollment kit so you can have them always on hand for you. Medicare Marketing Studio, of course, there's great flyers and everything. That's where we're going to find your flyers to download. Get the layout of where you are and get the information from the facility, from the pharmacy, of what you're able to put up in regards to. Is there any additional signage? Can you have a pop-up? Can you have a tablecloth? What can you have going on? Just get some ideas of what it is, and then go through and start checking out the Medicare Marketing Studio. Get your ideas from there. From your location, order those. You've got a couple of weeks to be at these locations, so when they come in, you'll definitely get them and put them to use. And of course, I can't say anything more about the permission to contact forms. Those are absolutely crucial. If anyone, in my opinion, has a Medicare number and a heartbeat, you need to be talking to them, and they need to be they want to know what you have to offer. And that's just the truth. As you've enrolled individuals, or as you're starting to enroll individuals, you'll soon find that most everybody has no clue about additional options. They have no clue what preferred pharmacy even means and how that could affect their prescription. So we're there to educate. And without this permission to call, we can't educate them. And like I said, if they have a Medicare number and a heartbeat, that's a potential client for you guys. So definitely have these key important forms around with you.
Great. Well, the last thing really for you all to remember is you're out there, work hard, but also have fun. This is a great opportunity to expand your business, grow your activities, and really just have some success with this. And I definitely want to hear any feedback that you have. I am accessible and available, text, phone, email. Feel free to leverage me as much as you need to with this opportunity. I want to thank you all for really committing to man these booths, and I'm looking forward to just hearing your success.
Thanks, Daniel. And again, like we said, everyone, we really appreciate your time putting in and effort putting into this this event and this marketing that we have going on here. It truly is a great opportunity. Couldn't have said it any more simple than work hard and have fun. The agents who complain and say these don't work, retails don't work, it's because they're usually, like I said, sitting there playing Facebook, reading a book, doing something, not answering questions, not being engaged. That's not going to get you any type of success in Medicare. You know, be approachable, have fun. For those of you who have been doing this for a while, you know what your passion is and how much you love doing this. Those of you who are just starting out, enjoy it. Enjoy the process. And remember, like I've said many, many times, if you're not calling and asking me questions, that just means one thing. You're not out working, because you're going to have tons of different scenarios. Even I have to go to Daniel and ask for certain questions and clarification on things. So, and I've been doing this for a long time. And so if you need to, reach out to us. If you need to get a hold of myself personally and I'm not available, you can send a text, say 911, an appointment, quick question, whatever it is. Let me know. Like I said, and we'll be out kind of doing some almost like ride-alongs with you guys. Just kind of spot checking, seeing how everything's going. If there's anything else you need, answering those questions. But just have fun. It's make sure you have a bottle of water, some snacks, something like that, and really enjoy the time there, and really reach out to these individuals because most of the time these individuals will have the questions that they've been wanting to ask, but they don't want to go to a presentation. They don't trust the mail or the direct mailing that's come in, or they don't want to call a 1-800 number, and you just so happen to be the person who shows up at their pharmacy that they go to, maybe not just once a month to pick up the prescriptions, but like I said, to pick up just everyday over-the-counter non-prescription items that they need. So that's part of the community. You know, I know my parents, they know their pharmacists very well. They know them by first name, last name. They even know who I am. So when I go pick up their prescription, so get to know everyone in the facility, have fun, enjoy it, work hard. You're only there in small shifts. So be there. When you're there, be there. I can't say it any simpler than that. And again, the last reminder is don't forget to download all the forms that Daniel's going to send you. And the first agent to fill out the attestation form that you have verified that you've read this information and seen this video, we will pay for your first 100 flyers and a big goodie bag. So give us a call if you have any questions. Good luck for this AEP. And yes, give us a call if you need anything. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.